What is going on, everyone? I'm so excited that Major League Baseball season has already arrived. Currently, it is 8 p.m. March 25th, and I'm recording for the 26 games. Make sure you check on the most updated lineups when you have the time. I'm ready for the season to start. Kyle Tucker, welcome to the Dodgers Nation. I'm excited. Let's get right into it. Now, it is opening day. I am going to be leaning towards a lot of favorites. It's not because I'm only going to pick favorites. It's because it's the first game of the year, and I don't know how these teams are playing. And I'm going to be picking the teams based on who's playing, who's available, who's pitching. And oftentimes it is the favorite because, let's be honest, yes, baseball, there are upsets, but more often than not, the favorites are going to win because they have the better hitters, the better pitchers, the better defense. So let's get into it. The first game of the day we're going to be talking about is the Pirates versus the Mets. Now, currently, the Mets are favorite. I mean, they're basically like 50-50, but I'm picking the Pirates to win this game at the Mets Stadium. Now, you guys might be saying, whoa, no way. And I can see where you're coming from, but you got Paul Skeens right there. I mean, I think he's going to win the award again this year. This guy is too good. On top of that, they got Brendan Lowry from the Tampa Bay Rays, and they also got Ryan O'Hearn from the Orioles, and they got Ozuna from Braves. I mean, this lineup is much better than last year, and on top of that, they're going to have one of the best pitchers in the league pitching for them. On the other hand, the Mets, they're going to have Freddie pitching for them. He has given up 9 home runs against the Pirates. I really feel like this guy Cruz is going to get a home run. I feel like he is, but there's no player predictions. I'm picking the Pirates to get their first win on the first game of the season. The next game I'm going to talk about is the Brewers versus the White Sox. I mean, do we really have to talk about it? Yeah, Shane Smith is pitching. He did a good job last season considering that his team is that bad, but that's not enough. I mean, the Brewers, they're much better. They have the better last season. I think, in my opinion, Brewers had one of the best bullpens last season, but against the White Sox, I don't even think they'll have to, use their best pitchers. They're going to have Jacob pitching on there. Last season, he was averaging, let's see, a 4.36 ERA, a 5.3 win-loss record. But overall, I think they're better, and I think they're going to want to win at their home. I'm going to take their negative 1.5 spread. I think they're just much better. Yes, it's a new season, but White Sox are still White Sox. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Cubs versus the Nationals. Now, this is a game that I'm very excited about because we're going to see Alex Bregman play for his first time tomorrow. You're going to have Matthew Boyd pitching. He has given 3 home runs against the Nationals, and I'm very kind of nervous about that. I mean, Suzuki is not going to be playing tomorrow, but that should be okay. I do trust in the Cubs to win. Let's see how they do without Kyle Tucker, because we took them. Yes, I get it. Dodgers have the most money. Okay, so what? We took them. That's what matters. You guys got Alex Bregman if you're a Cubs fan. I think that the Cubs will win this game, and currently it is negative 1.5, and I honestly would take that. I think Boyd is a really good pitcher. Last season, he was averaging about 3.21 ERA, a win-loss of 14-8 versus Cade Cavalli. He was at 4.25 ERA, 3-1 win-loss ratio. I just think Cubs have the better hitters in general, and it is the first game of the year. I am going to pick the Cubs to cover that negative 1.5. I think they have the hitters to do it. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Orioles versus the Twins. Another game I'm excited for. Pete Alonso coming from the Mets, the Orioles. You also got Taylor Ward coming from the Angels. Man, this Orioles team has definitely improved. On the other hand, I mean, I'm looking at the Twins, and I don't think they have had much of a player movement. They're going to have Joe Ryan pitching. He did decent last year. Not really the best, but 3.42 ERA. He's very good with the Ks. His Ks prop is probably really good, in my opinion. That's just me saying. No player prop, but Joe Ryan is a good pitcher. Trevor is also a good pitcher. Last season, he was averaging 1.81 ERA. Now, in a game like this, currently, the Orioles are favored by negative 134. I'm going to pick the Orioles to win. No spread on this game. It's a little bit scary, in my opinion, but I think Orioles should be able to win at home opening day. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Red Sox versus the Reds. Now, I'm going to pick a controversial pick. Reds plus 1.5. In my opinion, this Crochet guy, I don't think he's going to be able to perform the way he did last year. I mean, statistically speaking, last year was his best year, and before that, he wasn't really the best pitcher, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I think that the Reds actually have a genuine chance of winning this game. You got Suarez, you got Cruz, you got Spencer, you got TJ, you got McLean, and on top of that, the pitcher, Andrew, is actually a really great pitcher. He did give 2 home runs so far in his career against the Red Sox. But last year, his ERA was 2.87, not bad, 10-7 win-loss record. Having Suarez on that team, I mean, I think that makes a difference. I've always liked Suarez. I don't know why the Diamondbacks sold him to the Mariners, and I don't know why the Mariners sold him to the Reds, but I'm picking the Reds to cover that plus 1.5 on opening day. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Padres versus the Tigers. Now, this is going to be where I'm going to pick the underdog Padres to win this game. I get it, Tyreek Skubal, one of the best pitchers in the league. I'm not going to question that. A great pitcher. It's going to be very hard to get those hits for the Padres, but I think they will be able to do it. The reason why is because the Tigers, I don't like their hitting crew. I mean, yes, Carey is good. Yes, Riley Green was good. Yes, Spencer was good. But the Padres are going to have Nick Castellanos, who just moved from Phillies to Padres, a good hitter, pretty decent. You got Manny Machado ready, Fernando Tatis, Ramon, Gavin Sheets. You also have a lot of players. How about that? Yeah, I get it that Arias, dude, he moved to, what team was it? The Giants. He moved to the Giants. Yes, he did. He's playing tonight. Yes, the Giants. I get it. They lost him. But, man, this Padres team is pretty good. And their pitcher is pretty good, too. He has a good record against the Tigers, giving up just 0.186, 34 Ks, only giving up 1 home run. And last season, he was averaging 2.87 ERA, and his win-loss record was 13-5. And they're going to be at the Padres Stadium. Guys, I'm picking the Padres to win this game. Now, the next game we're going to be talking about is the Angels versus the Astros. Straight off the bat, I'm picking the Astros to win this game. Currently, the spread is at negative 1.5. I'm going to take that as well. I'm picking negative 1.5 with the Astros. Hunter Brown is a really, really good pitcher. He had a great start last year, but towards the end of the season, he started getting some losses. But last year, his ERA was averaged at 2.43. He's very good at striking people out, getting the Ks, 206 Ks. He was 8th in the whole Major League Baseball. His win-loss was 12-9. On the other hand, the Angels are going to be sending out Jose Soriano. He was 10-11 last season, 4.26 ERA, very bad. The good thing about him is, though, that he doesn't give up a lot of home runs, which is good. But I like the Astros more. I like the pitcher more. And on top of that, Jeremy Pena is going to be playing. Carlos is going to be playing as well. I just, in general, think the Astros are better. I mean, the Angels just gave up Taylor Ward. Who do they have new? Nothing that is going to really change my mind, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a game where the pitcher is going to make a big difference, and I think Hunter Brown is much better than Soriano. So I'm going to pick Astros to cover that negative 1.5. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Rays versus Cardinals. This is one of those games I'm going to pick the over 7.5 instead of the money line or the spread because I don't trust both of these pitchers. One is giving up 18 home runs, which is Drew. And then the Cardinals, Matthew, he was averaging a 4.21 ERA and giving up 19 home runs last season. I'm going to pick the over 17.5. The Phillies and the Rangers, obviously, you already know what I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick the Phillies to win at home. It's opening day. On top of that, Christopher Sanchez is pitching. He has not given up a home run against the Rangers. On the other hand, Nathan Eovaldi, I'm just going to say it like that. I got to get used to the names first. He's given up 3 home runs to the Phillies, and on top of that, he's giving up 0.286 batting average against the Phillies. Man, the Phillies, I'm excited. They also got Garcia too. Woo! I cannot believe they got Garcia. That's going to make their lineup be so much better. On the other hand, the Rangers, they did get Nemo from Mets, however you say his name, Nemo? I think that's how you say his name. By the way, I promise I watch baseball. It's just I don't know how to say their last name. Brendan, how about that, okay? I think that the Phillies win at home. I'm not going to pick a spread, though. I'm too scared to pick a spread in this game, but I trust the Phillies to win at home. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Mariners versus the Guardians. Now, this is a game that I'm going to be hammering the over 6.5. I think this is the most confident pick of the day. The Mariners and the Guardians to go over 6.5. Tanner Bibee gave up over, he gave up 27 home runs last year, 4.24 ERA. Mariners, Logan Gilbert, last season, he gave up 20 home runs, 3.44 ERA. The hitters are good on both of these two teams, and it's opening day. I really see this game going over 6.5, which is what it's currently at right now. Now, keep in mind that J.P. Crawford is going to be out. But even then, the hitting power, they both got it. They have the offense to score that many runs. The next game we're going to be talking about is my Dodgers versus the Diamondbacks. Yamamoto will be pitching. He's only given up 2 home runs against the Diamondbacks in his career, .197 batting average. On the other hand, Diamondbacks' Zach Gallen has given up 8 home runs, .223 batting average. Now, the only 2 people that are not going to be playing for the Dodgers are Tommy Edman and Enrique Hernandez. Besides that, we got Kyle Tucker. He's going to be debuting his regular season with the Dodgers. Man, don't tell me that I am wrong for loving the Dodgers. I love the Dodgers ever since Ohtani moved to the Dodgers. So yeah, I guess I mean, am I a bandwagon? Because I only like the Dodgers because Ohtani's there. Like, this is an Ohtani jersey. On the back, it says Ohtani number 17. But I don't care. Dodgers to win this game comfortably, -1.5. And if you're feeling ambitious, -2.5. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.